Welcome to Heidelberg, a small town that houses the oldest and the most prestigious university in Germany. The first places I want to show you is surprisingly listed as top 10 of most haunted places in the world, well, according to one webpage. And it is of a surprise to me because it's one of my most favorite places to sit down and eat during my lunch break. The Witch Tower, or in German Hexenturm, is common name or description for a tower that was part of medieval town wall or castle, often used as a prison or dungeon. So our witch's tower has survived from the Middle Ages. Until 1392, it belonged to the Western City fortification. Later, it served as a prison for robbers and thieves, including females, which were believed to be involved in witchcraft. I've heard many stories about people hearing screams and seeing strange apparitions, especially at night, when the visitors have the urge to run as quickly as possible to get away from some unseen fear. So of course I had to try to see if it's even open for tourists, and just imagine my surprise when I found out that it's not only open, but also is housing some of the most odd and strange creatures in the world, the students of Heidelberg, including me. We decided to take a small detour and try the famous pumpkin spice latte because, it's autumn. But to my surprise, it didn't live up to my expectations. It was just, way too sugary. Next on our haunted tour is the student prison of Heidelberg University. And yes, you have heard correctly, student prison. And yes, Heidelberg University is a rather spooky place itself. Starting in 1833 and continuing to the beginning of World War I, in 1914, young scholars who found themselves in trouble with the rules ended up in jail, designed to keep them away off the streets until they learned their lesson. And speaking of lessons, they were still expected to attend classes and lectures, but they had to return to their jail afterwards. This confinement usually lasted from 24 hours to 4 weeks. As you can see, the detainees spent much of their time decorating the walls of their prison. During the first day, the students were given water and bread, and after that they were allowed food to be brought in from outside. Some of them actually broke the rules on purpose just to get a few days inside with their friends. Seemingly, it was something of a badge of honor. The King Throne was the fancy name of the smallest and most private room inside the prison. The last stop on our tour is the majestic Heidelberg Castle that sits on a hillside overlooking the Neckar River in the valley below. The first part of the castle was built between 1398 and 1410 to serve as a regal residence. Years later, other major buildings were added. Frederick V, Elector Palatine, married Elizabeth Stuart, daughter of James I of England. They lived together in Heidelberg and set up a very alchemical-friendly court, including many astrologers and tarot readers. The castle garden is believed to have been a home to zoo of automata, who moved and danced by the power of water, where even statues were able to speak. The garden grew so famous that it was even called the Eighth Wonder of the World. The castle saw plenty of turmoil. It was destroyed multiple times, and even a lightning bolt wrought heavy damage to a large section in the castle. The castle is located very close to an area of religious importance. The area holds Celtic ruins, Roman ruins, and even the ruins of a theater built by the Nazi during the 1930s. Locals have reported hearing voices from the castle through the valley. Others have seen hooded apparitions walking between the castle and the sacred site. Could spirits have been wandering the castle all those centuries, helping the misfortunes along? I don't know. But one thing is for sure, the most creepiest thing I've seen in Heidelberg is this teddy bear that spits his bubble water over the tourists. Day and night. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, press like to this video and comment. I'll see you next time, and until then, be happy, enjoy your life and stay inspired.